And we're back. Oh, hey, look, my webcam is uncovered now. And we're back, everyone, with the adventures of the Stratava. Uh, yeah, so let's see. As of last week, as we left off, the Druid's Groove careens down the side of a whirlpool as the Stratava fight the Sahagin. All weapons seem to be replaced by harmless objects that seem to hurt the victim's pride all the same. The Leviathan keeps its distance, launching condensed balls of energy-charged water. The Stratava knocks the balls out of the air and throws multiple Sahagin overboard before a booze elemental named Rummy, Vivi's friend, jumps aboard. Leviathan causes a major wave that sinks the ship into the ocean, but everyone is fine due to the water-breathing spells that Manasa had cast in preparation. Rummy pushes the water away from the ship to create a bubble of air that the ship could sail through and toward a pink portal off in the distance. Entering the portal, the Stratava end up in the celestial plane of Mount Celestia, on the Sea of Sincerity, causing everyone to be under a zone of truth spell. Vivi's friend Aurora, a Hollyphant, joins the party, and everyone plays Never Have I Ever. After a brief, far-off sighting of the Platinum Dragon god Bahamut, the ship enters into a tunnel. The party continues on with the dancing in the dark tunnel until the ship emerges, not floating down a river, but sitting on junk on a giant conveyor belt in a factory on Mechanus. The Stratava fights off Modrons while the ship continues down the belt and toward a large, dangerous, and toward large, dangerous, scrap-smashing pistons. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Covers it all.
I don't know if I'm in focus.
No, it's having trouble focusing, it looks like.
I am too pale. It's like, is that wall? Is it? Let's give it the beard. Maybe.
It's a pretty epic beard you got going on.
Thanks. It. Also, I am so white that the gray kind of
No.
blends in with the skin of my neck, and sometimes I just see this, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Anyway,
No.
yeah, you guys are on the ship. You're in combat, I believe. The DM should probably be in the Roll20.
Eh.
That might help. Okay. Yeah, it is believe meat just went, right? I think it's Galavar's turn.
I'm still on the map, so
Yeah, I don't see the.
Yeah, I'm
the-
not on the...
Yeah, we're on the map.
You guys, such whiners. I can't see the battle map.
Also, ignore that great sword swing. I meant to just try to open my sheet, and it was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Nope, it's canon.
Meat swings at nothing around him. No, I'm not going to make you do that. Galavar, though, it is your turn.
we are 700 feet away from those levers. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it's quite a ways away.
So I can't quite aim for that yet. So I'm going to just do 3 shots at these flyers behind Manasa.
Okay.
Pull this up.
I have to remember what
Got
there's.
any tunes?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
2,
How about
3.
sweet bard of mine?
26, 24, 13.
All right. Are those the 3 closest to Manasa, you said?
The three furthest from me, past
Gotcha.
Manasa.
Yes, gotcha. Okay, that's a hit, and miss on that third one, but I see you're swinging for the fences here. Yeah, you hit one of these little guys, or you hit two of them, the first two, and like your little heart arrows like explode confetti on impact, and they're like covering their eyes, and they're like wiping their eyes off, and it's like interfering in their joints.
Nice. I'm going to sit at the front of the ship for when we progress to the next section.
Sounds good. Manasa, it is your turn.
I am a giant eagle, right?
Yes. I believe you have a couple hit points left.
Yeah. I'm close enough that they'll get an attack of opportunity if I walk away.
No. None of them are
Oh,
next to you.
Okay.
I think you're also kind of... I think you hit the conveyor belt. I think you're on the conveyor belt with a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
Didn't you get
We're-
knocked down?
Okay, so I'm on the conveyor belt right now?
Yeah.
What part of the conveyor belt am I on?
I mean, the one that is carrying the ship that direction. So you're staying with the
I
ship.
can't move my screen, so for some reason I can't see that part of the map. Oh, because my page is unresponsive. Alright, now it's finally moving.
You see your token? Oh, you want to see up there.
Yeah, like on the... I'm still like aligned with the ship, kind of, right?
Yes, you're moving with the ship.
How fast does a giant eagle fly?
60 feet. I think.
Give or take.
Maybe it's 50.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if I should fly toward the levers
80 feet.
so that I can possibly do what we need to do with the levers once we figure out what we need to do with the levers, which I have no idea. Yeah.
That is up to you.
I am going to... Because I'm a level 20 druid, I can do things even as an animal. So I'm going to frostbite the flying ball on the left.
Okay.
Then I'm going to fly 80 feet toward the levers.
Gotcha. Great. Well, I'm gonna make a little Manasa token. I guess I really don't have to. I'm just gonna move you
Where I'd be
up
in the...
there. So, yeah. You're like approximately there. Actually, you're closer to there because you, yeah. About 30 foot of boat and then another 50 feet. Yeah, he makes a con save. What is your... yeah, that does damage. So roll, you did 8 damage. Great. 8 burr damage. He,
Holy fuck! It's 4 die 6. I rolled 3 1s.
and a 5.
Yeah, still 3 1s.
Yeah, it's an average of 14, so that's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
All right. It is environmental time. Oh, you no longer have the... Did you land on the conveyor belt? Well, see, here's the thing. If you're flying, like, conveyor belt's actually moving at like 100 feet per round.
Oh, so I'd be going slower flying. So honestly, that would be worthless.
Unless you turned into some kind of terrestrial animal that was fast, like a cheetah.
Oh, and ran on the conveyor belt?
Yeah.
I do
But it's
the
an
anything
action
for
to
airport.
wild shape, right?
It is. So you could have moved your eagle. Well, you probably the eagle land speed. You could have moved what you did. I'll let you get that, and then you land, and you can use your bonus action to go back to Manasa form.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I landed. I used because even as I have land speed as an eagle, it's not as much as airspeed, but I
It's
can
10.
run as an eagle.
Yeah.
So
You wouldn't have gotten very far.
okay, but I go the 10 feet because I can,
Okay.
and then I use my bonus action to turn back into Manasa form. Actually,
Great.
I would use my bonus action to turn back into Manasa form, then move.
And then move. Okay.
I still wouldn't get very far because I would have had to use some of my movement to get down.
Yeah.
So, actually, no, I was already down.
That's true.
Okay, so.
I don't know if anybody was watching your token up there, but I was like, oh, good point. No, yeah, that's a good point. And just moving
So,
it back and forth.
yeah. I was able to go
Okay.
35 feet.
Boat moves, and then all the crushers move, and it is now. All right. Let me roll a dice. Ooh. Two more of the jetpack flying ones fly into view. And then that will have happened on their turn. And then all the rest will take their turns. The one that is next to Liston is going to attempt with its like legs act as like a claw machine, and they try to pick Liston's prone body off the floor.
When did I drop? Great.
Yeah, and I think you slipped on some grease.
Oh yeah.
In fact, oh wait, yeah. So yeah, listen, give me a acrobatics or athletics. Okay, you got a 14. Oh my god, he rolled a nat 1. He can't pick you up. You're too slippery.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Argirl, Meat, Liston. One of these Modrons goes after Manasa. And it is going to fire. So in this order, Manasa, Argirl, Meat, Liston are going to get fired at with the grease guns. Do I have GM? I don't. Okay. Manasa, you got hit for 15 grease damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. No one else. Oh wait, yeah, no one else gets hit. You slip and go prone, Manasa.
Of course I do.
You slip into the trash. Sorry.
Wait, did I slip off the belt?
No, you are.
Just
I mean,
on the
the
belt.
belt has the boat is sitting on a bunch of trash
Right,
that is
right.
going down the belt. Argirl, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm not in the turn order. I rolled as
What?
the monkey.
Oh. Okay,
Oh.
roll as yourself.
Oh,
What?
I had a 13.14. So here, I'll
Okay,
select my
great.
token.
she'll be after.
Yeah, I'm right after her.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, so it'd be Liston's turn right now, then Argrol's, right?
No,
No, our
I'm
girl's in
13.
listens.
Me first. I'm 15.
Our girl, what you got?
All right.
I'm lost. Is this thing on our team or where did this
Oh,
go?
that is
Yeah.
that is your little toot toot trumpet playing celestial flying elephant.
Our friendly Dumbo.
Adorable.
Goodness.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna whack this thing with my hammer.
Okay.
Hammers.
It yeah, it makes a squeaky noise as you hit it with your hammer, which still seems to spin its head around on its body as you smack it
A
twice. It's
big
just
fucking hammer. So
let's see. That's 27. It spins so fast that its head pops off and kind of spins up in the air and then flies back down and then lands where it was mounted on its legs, and then it kind of just like wobbles around, um, and looks like it's going to attempt to fly away with its jetpack.
I'm going to use my reaction. I can do this, right? I'm a
what are you gonna do?
Warcaster.
Oh,
I'm gonna shocking grasp it.
okay.
shocking grasp it. I'm sorry, every time I hear shocking grasp, that's all I can think of.
So technically, it's been defeated and
Oh.
it is retreating.
Oh,
So you can still do that, but
Do it anyways. Send a message.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep my my reaction then.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it is your turn. Oh, well, you know what? Like, it's gonna be your turn anyway. Do you want to do
Oh,
it?
yeah,
come
that's
back.
true. That I get my reaction, but yeah, sure. I'll shocking grasp its leg.
Okay. Go for it. And it is made of metal, so you have advantage. Excellent. The so you shock it, right? And surprisingly, it is electricity, like that, like comes out of your hands. You're like probably expecting something weird, but it causes its backpack, jetpack, to malfunction, and it goes flying, like spinning off into the distance.
Okay, I'm going to get up. I'm gonna stand up. Where's the grease? Is there a spot that's not covered in grease that I can get to?
Yeah, like the stuff, it's weird. It seems to it gets, it kind of like disappears pretty quickly.
Okay, so I'm just good where I am.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm going to target. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see 5 of these things? I guess off the
Yep, that's true.
starboard side. I'm going to. Let's see. What is this? Second level. So. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Second level. 1, 2, 3. I'm on a 6th level mind thrust,
Oh.
hitting all of them.
Oh, snap.
I think that's right.
Okay. Because it's normally 6. I'm sorry, it's normally a second level spell.
It's normally second level spell. Every additional one. Could I do a spell level down and mine or split enchantment one of those? Is that possible? Or does it have to only be a single target?
I think the intent is that it's. Yeah, I think as soon as you make it multiple targets, you lose
Oh, that
split
target's
enchantment.
only one creature. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just do 6th level and target them all.
Okay, sounds good. Int saves all around. They did bad. Manasa, you do not have to do an int save.
I mean, you said all around, so I didn't want.
Yeah, just the bad guys. They are all they all have. So out of your hands comes like these. You do your spell, and there's like numbers and letters that come out of your hands, and like little like symbols, like parentheses and like semicolons, and they like in kind of a weird stepping pattern kind of float away from your hands and seem to infect all of these mechanical beings.
I had an idea. Where
Oh yeah.
Normally I pull like a pink spear from my head, like draw it out and then chuck it. I'm just imagining 6 pool noodles coming out of my head. And I'm throwing pool noodles.
They bop these mechanical creatures and seem to disorient them greatly. Yeah, anything else?
Then I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Manasa.
Okay.
Can you reach me?
You're
not that far away.
I'm not that far away yet. Okay.
And you just have to hear me.
It's pretty loud in this factory.
Oh, that is true.
It is Meat's turn.
Bokai. So there are no more of them like on the ship. They're all like flying away from the ship.
Well, 2 of them are flying towards you guys. 3 of them are hovering. 1 flew away and is pursuing Manasa.
I see. Okay. Me were to try to use this this like canister gun thing he pulled off the other one. Could try to fire it at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Make a just like a dexterity check.
See if I can figure out how to use it.
Yeah.
So check is where I just click on dexterity.
Yeah. Hey! You're like, how hard can it be? And you like aim it at him and you pull the trigger and it lobs a ball of grease and nails him.
It's like wand of magic missile.
Give me 3d4.
Ooh. All right. God, everything's moved. There we go.
And you can fire that 4 times if you want.
Oh! So just like 3 more dexterity checks?
Yeah. Okay, that's a miss, and a hit. So do one more 3d4.
Like bang, 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 bang.
Okay, and then each one of those, so you also plus 6 damage, so you did a total of 19 damage. And he's gonna make 2 dex saves. And fails the first one miserably. So he, you gum up his jetpack, and he like buzzes toward the ship, hits the railing, and falls off like onto the ground,
Kind of like this thing.
onto the conveyor belt. Which also rolled me 2d6 more damage as he falls into the trash.
Yeah. I like that Meat just kind of knows how to use a gun from his like wand of magic missile, the way it's like shaped and everything.
Um,
Okay.
Vivi pulls a black cylindrical device out and starts singing into it. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
God.
Oh boy.
Which is the song that's on right now.
I'm gonna move over to here.
The band's playing.
Yeah.
You got one guy over in the corner. Actually, two guys next to each other just going.
They're glitching. Okay. Bonus action, bonus action. Not really a whole lot to do at this point. Yeah, I'll let that be my turn.
All right, Galavar.
All right. Now that we're within 600 feet of the levers, I was going to do a pot shot at the closest one.
Okay,
See if
this
I
is
can.
going to be so. You don't have long range penalty, right? Because of
Correct.
sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
It's still a hell of an act to like move a lever with a
Mhm.
shot of an arrow. But
Mhm.
like, if anyone's gonna pull it off, it's gonna be you. So, go ahead and give me an attack roll. You actually clip the lever, but it doesn't hit it hard enough to move it.
All right.
And I'm just going, that's just based on the attack roll. I'm not saying you have to do more damage.
No, yeah. Trying to see if I want to give myself advantage. We'll do one at the middle one.
Okay,
Do a different target.
gotcha. Okay, middle one. I love it. This is great. Watch this. Oop, I flipped it.
Nice.
All right, you hit the lever, and we will see what happens. The split second after when you get to initiative 20.
Okay. Can I also try to hit the third one?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, not quite.
Not quite.
Okay, isn't the third one facing away from us? So wouldn't an arrow not do anything since it's already facing away from us?
Yeah, I wasn't
Reverb.
really. I wasn't really going by like the direction of the levers. I was.
It's a
just kinda-
magical arrow, alright?
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you guys want to play it like that,
No, I'm okay with just hitting it with a like Breath of the
okay.
Wild style.
This is Baldur's Gate 3 style as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew that you can flip levers by shooting at them.
Yeah.
Yes, that one's a miss. Manasa, it is your turn. Or I'm sorry, Galavar. Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus action?
No, that's good.
Manasa, you are prone and Manasa formed
And on the belt.
and on the belt.
Well, I just realized there's a bunch of trash on this belt. It would probably be difficult terrain. Very hard
Oh,
to
that is a
run
good point.
on this. So I'm gonna turn back into the giant eagle so I can fly up to the ship.
Is there any animals that have like ignore difficult terrain? I wonder.
Oh,
I have
Or with
no
the
idea.
crazy burrow speed and burrows through the trash?
A burrow speed animal?
I had a hard enough time just finding an animal with high speed.
I
I'm not
can
good at
send
looking
you
up animals.
Here, let me look.
I can send you the dread centipede.
It's got to
Only
be
beasts, right?
CR1 or
Oh,
CR1 or
lower.
less.
I think there's a giant badger.
Centipede.
Save.
Let's see. Oh, it's burrow speed of 10 feet.
With spiders? I mean, I've seen giant spiders before. They wouldn't have trouble climbing over trash.
And it's got a climb speed of 30 feet. That's a good point. Giant spider, CR1.
All right, I'm gonna turn into a giant First, I'm gonna. Oh
A
wait.
giant enemy spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a giant spider and just start crawling my way.
Okay,
I was
sorry.
like,
I don't
gonna
think I have the
use-
reference.
I don't think Argyle. I was like, why didn't Argyle react to that?
No, I was trying to hold
Disengage is
back
an
really
action.
hard.
Yeah.
What's that?
How many hit points does my giant spider have?
26.
Okay, so I could probably take a hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to double run toward the levers.
Well, you had to get up first, and then you had to use your action to turn into it.
Oh right, so I'm gonna use half my run speed
Gotcha.
to run toward the lever.
All right.
So that would be 15 feet
Yeah.
because it's climb speed.
If anything, you probably are like.
You know, I also saw him shoot the levers with the arrows, so I probably figured that's worthless. Just gonna turn into a giant eagle so I can fly back up onto the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's my action.
All right. Where on the ship are you gonna go? Oh, actually, you're probably an eagle, and I'll put you right there.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Yep. I was hoping for you. Like, I thought that was a great
Yeah.
idea. It was fun. Okay, so this is what happens. Okay, so he moves. Oh, actually, he doesn't move at all, like, because he's not flying with the ship. The belt doubles its speed. You are now flying down the belt toward the crushers. And it is now. Oh, and at that same time, another Modron appears and crawls his way up onto the little platform. He's not actually this big. He's large, but I'm just putting him here for so everybody can see him. It looks like that. He's like a grumpy-looking mechanical starfish. And he climbs up onto the platform, and he looks really angry about the levers being moved. And it's our girl's turn. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the Tri-Drone's turn. One of them gets up and jetpacks onto the deck. The other one jetpacks over here and attempts to pick up Liston. Like, this time he's like grabbing the back of your like coat. And he's
Actually, wouldn't that be an action? And he only gets movement or an action because of.
Oh, that's right. He just like he flies towards you, and he does try to grab you at like a claw machine, but it just keeps slipping off. Like he instead just starts caressing you, essentially, like with like his forelegs as he's just like. Yeah. So good point. This one actually wouldn't have even made it onto the deck. He would have made it like. Hey, he's still like right there. Ooh, 4 more show up. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna 2 more show up. And then it's our girl's turn.
My turn now.
Mm-hmm. For real this time. Oh wait, yeah.
I still have a floppy hammer.
You do, yeah. I mean, it seemed to work on the other one.
That's true. It's been working pretty well, despite it all. All right, I'm
The
gonna
the
attack.
squeak of the for some reason like the squeak of it like being like a squeaky toy actually kind of like
Throws
I
him
don't know.
off.
Yeah, you're like well you kind of like it like it's like a squeaky toy, you know. You like hit it and you're like oh yeah. It kind of makes you want to bite it and like ah.
I didn't order clown juice. All right. There we go.
You say that and then something weird happens in your vision and you look cross-eyed at your nose and it's red.
No! Damn it. Alright. Yeah, take 2 swings at this dude.
Okay. Great. Those both hit. 26, 30, 42, 51. Yeah, actually, yeah, so you totally obliterate this guy. He looks so sad about what's going on as you smack him in the hammer and you hear it say something and it just sounds like modem noises. But if you did speak Modron, you would hear him say, I don't get paid enough for this. And he looks like he's going to try to fly away.
Damn.
Anything else?
No.
Yeah, and as he turns, like his jetpack is like to you, of course. Listen, it is your turn.
Okay. What could I do here? Let's see. Oh. Are they big? Gullivar flipped, or not? Yeah. Gullivar flipped the middle lever, right?
He did flip the middle lever. Yep.
And then we're now twice as fast.
Yes.
I don't know. Are they giant? Like, could like just a person move it if they were there?
Yeah. A person. It wouldn't take you much effort. It didn't seem like that you'd be
You
able to
can
move it.
barely see the levers with your normal eyes.
I'm gonna teleport. The
He's an
levers.
elf. What do your elf eyes see? You're gonna teleport over there?
Yeah.
Like a level 7 teleport?
Yeah.
Excellent. You are at the lever platform.
Okay. Q. I'm going to. As a bonus action, buff out my shield.
Okay.
And then I will wait. Or are these item interactions if I flip them?
Yeah, you could do that as an object interaction.
Okay. I'm going to flip the first one and see what that does.
Is that the one all the way on the left? Left, middle, or right?
The right one. Sorry.
The right one. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna flip it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Great. Oh, holy crap. All right. So, anything else?
No. This guy's
Gotcha.
like right next to me, right? He's like.
Yeah, he's like right next to you, and he's like, you flip the lever, and he looks down at you, and like 2 of his 5 arms just do like a. The flying ones. Let's see. are going to fire twice at Argrol and once at Meat. Meat is hit. Meat, give me a dexterity saving throw. And Meat, you slip in the grease. So you're prone, and you take 15 pride damage.
Greasy damage.
Just slimy, greasy damage.
It still counts as normal damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Two more of the flying ones show up.
Which one shot me?
This one.
Noted.
They're kind of hard to tell apart, though. Meat, it is your turn.
Meat never forgets. Which one was it again? I'm just kidding. Okay, so it's like half my movement to stand up.
That's true.
It's taking every bit of ounce of strength I have to not sing this right now. I'm just letting you know.
Zargle doing like the dance in the middle of combat.
I've been on a really big NSYNC and Backstreet Boys kick lately, so.
All right. It's
A little
gonna.
disturbing that you know it that well.
I'm glad that you say that because all I know is this, and the rest was just ad-libbed.
Oh, well, I believed it.
Nice to say.
The 90s arm cross.
Or performance.
Max, you should show him that one Scuff video from a VR chat where like
yeah. I got
your
it.
character looks like their neck doesn't move and they're also having an existential crisis from smoking
and a
too much
couple of
weed.
A couple of my friends did an MMD world, and my character is not set up for MMD, and it looks like the most fucked up shit imaginable. It's really funny,
And
though.
for some reason, one of our friends on the left side, their character was doing all the sound effects, so like the blah thing with their mouth. It's like, wait, that's not lyrics. What?
That's funny.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot back at that one.
Okay. Give me 4 shots and dexterity checks.
They all missed, didn't they?
They did. Give me one more.
Oh, one more.
One more. So you actually missed all 4 with him, but you hit the one behind him. Roll 3d4 for me. And 2d6. Alright, so he falls to the belt. He takes 19 damage.
I see. Okay.
19 trash damage.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Wait.
That's
Oh,
actually-
it's another action to pull out. Would it be another action to use my wand of magic missile, or like to pull it out?
You can pull it out as an object interaction, so that's fine.
Okay.
And
Then,
then
yeah.
action to shoot it.
I'm gonna fire the wand of magic missile at that fucker.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right.
How many charges are you using?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have it set up? I'll just do one burst on it.
Okay. So that's 3d4.
Yeah. Plus 3d4 plus
Yes.
4. Is that right?
3d4 plus 3. Yeah, it's
Plus
1d4
3,
plus
okay.
1 each missile. To the one that greased you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to say it like that.
He greased you all up
Ah,
before you laid down. Um,
Like a little grease snap.
yeah. You fire out. Do you have an idea for what actually fires out of this magic missile?
Oh, is it because it's like all fucking nonsensical and
Yeah.
stuff? I think it'd be really funny if it was like Nerf darts, because like those don't exist in this world.
Yeah, it's straight up Nerf. It says Nerf on the side and everything. And they actually stick. They're the suction cup ones. And they stick to its eyeball, and it's like as it's like trying to aim its grease gun around. Nerf with 3 Nerf darts stuck to its eyeballs.
Oh yeah, because it's Nerf darts that never miss.
Vivi says it's Nerf or nothing.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Sorry, Galavar. What you gonna do?
I'm going to move a little bit since I see Liston over there. And I want to cast Gust of Wind,
Oh, okay.
but I need to. Essentially, I want to hit like along this path here to kind of push some of these guys down further from us.
Oh, okay.
At a weird kind of angle, so I'm not
Sure.
sure the best way we should
Is
do
it-
that.
Is it 60 feet?
60 feet and 10 feet wide.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think you could hit all but like the two on the farthest ends.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, how far does it push him?
Here, I'm just gonna. There we go.
Yes, please. All right. So strength save, okay, or 15 feet. Got it. What? And your spell save DC is 17. Okay, so
Yes.
these 4 right here. Boom. Hold on. There we go. They get blown back that far.
Nice. And it is a concentration spell, so it'll be kept up for a little bit.
Oh, dope. All right. Sounds good. Oh, this one. The one that was prone. Oh well, he. I guess he would have been on the trash. He's still lying on the trash down there. Let's see. Anything else?
Bless you.
Thank you.
No.
Great. Manasa, it is your turn.
So we're still like 400 feet from these levers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything that can reach that far.
Liston's on the platform, so.
Yeah. There's not really any, like, right next to us either. I guess I'm gonna continue with the frostbite.
Um.
And frostbite the one nearest me.
Yes. That sounds good.
A lot of spells already, so I need to try to save those. That is a much better frostbite.
He starts really freezing up, and he's like it's weird because he's a machine, but he starts rubbing his limbs like then the ship, it does this weird thing where the belt kind of like lurches a little bit, but then slows down and stops.
Oh, the belt stopped completely?
The belt stopped completely.
Okay.
The one that is next to you, Liston. Grumpily walks up to one of the levers. He walks up to the far one, the one on the left on the graphic, and flips it. And then he slaps you. He spins and tries to slap you 4 times, like with his 4 limbs. Oop, I'm rolling off the wrong one. What? Oh my god, he rolled so bad. He misses all 4 of them. And it is, these guys. This one's gonna fly, there. I swear to God, I'm gonna get one of these to work. Make 2 athletics checks and Argyle make 1. Even if I have to crit.
Oh. How are those?
Those are good. It could be better. But they're good enough. They are not able to pick you up. The one that tries to pick up Argyle. Never mind. They're all pretty poor attempts. As they're floating with their jetpacks just like above you, trying to pick you up off the deck of the ship. And then 2 more show up. I keep rolling maximum. And it is our girl's turn.
Man, when does it stop? All right.
Well, I mean, it stopped. The belt
Yeah.
stopped. The ship is in the same spot.
That's fair. There's just so many of these damn things. I'm gonna squeak them again.
There is a 50% chance that none of them show up, like, on a turn. So I don't know.
So they've been rolling great on showing up to the party, but rolling really bad when it comes to party fouls.
That's true, yeah. So you guys are getting the idea that, like, as you see more of these things in the distance just kind of swarming your way, you seem to have made kind of a commotion that it would probably be a good idea to get out of here as fast as possible. Those both hit for sure. 21 plus 24. Oh yeah, you. So yeah, this one you smack the crap out of it, and it attempts to leave. Oh yeah, the one that was next to you, Argyle, goes to fly away. I don't know if you do anything.
I mean, I can take an attack of opportunity.
If you want to, yeah. It'll just hurt his pride more.
Good.
Okay, yeah. Take a swing. That's a really good swing. This is what I'm gonna say. As he goes to fly off, you hit him in the jetpack, and it rips it off his back. The straps come flying off, and he goes to jetpack off. Doesn't realize he doesn't have jetpack anymore, and then just leaps off the side of the ship, and disappears.
Whoops.
But now there's just a jetpack lying on the ground.
I'm gonna take it.
You gonna grab it?
Yeah, it's mine now.
Yeah, okay. You grab it. You pick it up. It'll take an action to put on, but you've got a jetpack. Oh, listen. Yeah. It is your turn.
Okay. Is this guy... was he just naturally hostile to me?
He seemed pissed off that you were touching the levers.
Okay. But could I cast friends on it?
So you can cast friends on it to influence it in a way. But yeah, then you'll have to like make some kind of persuasion or intimidation or deception check to try to influence it.
There's another route I could do this. I'm gonna cast. I don't know if it can understand me. Do I know what this is? Do I know anything about this? Like what this?
Make an Arcana check. Yes, you're sitting there, you look at this thing, you know what this is. You've heard of these before. In learning about the planes and stuff. This is a Modron.
Do I know
it
if
is.
it speaks any of the languages I speak? Which are
you know that typically Modrons just speak Modron.
okay.
Unless they are purpose programmed to speak something else.
Okay. I'm going to cast tongues on myself.
Okay.
So I should.
Great.
Be able to,
I love it.
We should understand each other, I believe.
All right. I mean, talking is free, so if you wanna talk at him.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Spell mastery just still requires an action, right? I just don't have to use the spell slot.
That's true. Yes.
Okay. But I'm gonna say, hey, we just want to get our ship through safely. I don't want to mess with what you got going on here. If you help me do that, then I can perhaps help you in return.
Make a make a persuasion check with disadvantage. You guys, maybe you're.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
The double nat 20s!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
Well.
sometimes the
Yeah.
dice just decide. That's
Hey,
The legends
man.
were true.
I was hoping it would work because, like, that's really funny. Like, you guys are in the middle of pitched combat. You're casting tongues on yourself. Like, I've never seen tongues cast in a battle before. That's great. I'm happy. So nobody else can hear this, but anybody else sees Listen just open his mouth like that, and just like modem sounds come out of your mouth. Like you're just like
Like a dial-up.
yeah, just like a dial-up. Yeah, I should say dial-up modem. Modems don't sound like that anymore.
Yeah, they're not anymore.
All right, so that's great. It goes. It rolls all 5 of its eyes. And it says. It says fine, and he's like, "You want to do the levers? Go ahead." And he's like steps back. Great. One goes there. That one goes there. I think they all have a 30-foot flying speed. You've made him mad, Galavar. But 2 of them have to double move to even get over there because you pushed them back.
If they are in, what's it called?
In the stream,
Yeah, I think it's
disadvantage
difficult.
or difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet. So they're not even.
And if they start their turn in it, oh, but they're probably outside of it. No, if they start their turn in it, they have to do it again.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, great. So they're not very bright. They were just like fighting their way through it. They all failed. No, except for one. Which one was that? Funny enough, it was this guy. Just gonna move there. He lands on the deck. Yeah, you're just blowing them all back. This guy actually didn't move yet, and he's still there. All right. They're all going to fire still, and they're gonna arc it up. Actually, only one's close enough for that. One fires at you, Galavar, but he's at disadvantage because he's having to arc it. Oh, he rolled like a 24 anyway.
Yes.
Galavar, give me a dex save.
30.
Yeah, you don't slip, but you do take 15 slipping damage. Yeah, Vivi just concludes her song singing, "I need a hero." And now she starts singing "Heart-Shaped Box."
Oh God, I love this.
Heart-Shaped Chest.
Chip chest. Yeah.
It's about a mimic in love.
Aw,
Oh,
that's so
nice.
cute.
In love with what?
Oh, if you only knew. No more of these things show up this turn, so that's nice. Meat, it is your turn.
Man, now I really want to know what that love story's about.
Maybe you can ask her, and
Like-
you know.
It's like that
When
one
the-
book about dating the bad boy dinosaur. A bad boy Parasaurolophus, that's what it was. Anyway, what do I gotta do to rip the jetpack off one of these dudes?
KO him and then grapple him. Or you could just successfully make a couple grapples.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple one. Let's see if we can try
Okay,
to grapple that guy.
go for it. Athletics.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, that is nat 1. I guess technically it's not an attack, even though you're using an attack to do it. So actually, it's successful.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's successful. He got a. Oh no! Wait. No, he got an 11 as well. So it's actually a wash.
Ah, okay. Darn. Wait, so does that? Because like, does
So
it count as like I
nothing
can only do
happened.
one of
So
those?
it's like no, you can do 4. You can do 1 for every attack you've got. Okay, yeah. So now you've got him grabbed, and now to pull him out of it, you can do another. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, that was unsuccessful. Oh, that one was unsuccessful.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, he rolled really good on those last 2.
Shit. What about that one?
Okay, that's got to be impossible for him to. Yeah, okay. You have him grabbed.
Is it just like a lot of like slap noises and me trying to grab him and he's like slipping out of it?
I mean, he's got 4 legs and 3 arms, so he's just like slapping. Oh no, is that 4? That might be 6 legs. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of slapping your hands away.
Like a stupid slap fight.
But you've got him grappled.
Good. I think that'll be it for my turn, unless... No, I don't have Hungry Jaws. Yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Gotcha. Galavar.
all right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to go invisible,
Okay.
and then I'm going to throw a couple different shots here. First one will go to this closest guy. Second one will go to the one furthest with the spears, and then I'll just do this one up here.
Got it. Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
Hit, miss. So
Does my invisibility not give me
Oh.
advantage against these guys?
it does. Hit.
Okay.
Yeah. We doing some damage.
Catching daisies.
Yep, and flowers explode like out of your arrows as you hit them. Daisies this time. Anything else? Where's the path of your? Do you get to move that as an
It's
action?
a bonus action to move it, so
Oh, okay. So it's still going the same.
it's gonna go the same direction it is. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Manasa.
All right. I'm still a bird.
Mhm.
I would fly to the most convenient spot to hit as many creatures as I could with my 60-foot line sunbeam.
Oh, hail. All right. You could, if you just moved up a little bit, you could probably get all 5 of those flying monodrones.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, I'll move you there, and Sunbeam Constitution save.
Yeah. Let's.
Ooh,
Spell
concentration.
save DC 19, but what is it?
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay.
All right, that's let's see, save, fail, fail, save, save. Roll your damage, which is 68, 6 die 8 radiant damage. Ooh.
And the one that failed is blind.
Great.
And they all take half.
Well, the ones that save take
Still
half.
take
right?
half, yeah. The ones that save take half, the one that failed takes the whole thing and would be blind if it wasn't dead.
Right.
Oh, and I have this up for a minute,
Yeah.
so I can keep doing that.
You are a sunbird.
Oh god, that would be so weird. A giant eagle opens its mouth and just a beam of light emits from it.
It's rainbows, though.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
You're firing rainbows out of your mouth. Great. It is lever time. Listen, did you move any of these as an object interaction?
On my last.
Yeah, on your last turn.
I flipped the first one, which stopped the conveyor. You said.
Um,
You said it like. It stopped. Oh wait, did he move? He moved the first one, I think.
right.
Which it was stopped, so I don't know what it's gonna do now.
He actually flipped. He told you to do what you wanted, but he ended up flipping the 2 that you guys flipped before.
Okay.
So they're back to where they were, and the boat moves again. There. And the pillars piss and smash. And it is, he's sitting there and he crosses like a couple pairs of his arms while he looks at you.
Okay.
And the boat moves 100 feet closer. And now it is, so the one that you have grappled, mate, just tries to take off. Do you hold on to him?
Yes.
All right. He starts to fly, but he's slower.
Because I'm weighing him down.
Exactly. And he flies about to there. And you're almost dangling over nothing. He's almost cleared the belt. Then you've got 2 that fire goo bombs at Argrel. Argrel's just beating the crap out of a bunch of their guys. Argrel, give me a strength save.
Twink. Saving throw? Yeah,
Yes, please.
there we go.
Yeah, this stuff is pretty sticky, but you have no problem, like fighting it. And you take 15 reduced to 7 sticky damage. It pulls off some hairs.
Ow. I'm being waxed.
And none show up. No more show up. And it is Arkrol's turn.
Alright. Checking these things out one by one. I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
Has it been taking both hits to kill these guys? Or take them out?
Yes, but that guy
Okay.
was already damaged, so you knocked him down to 0.
Gotcha. Okay, my second attack goes to this guy then. Damn!
Oh yeah, that's a barbarian crit. He was full health, and that is enough.
God damn.
Yeah, he. You actually hit him, and it does like the those funhouse or fair games where you hit the hammer, like, and he goes flying up in the air.
That's fine.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here. Or if I
Great.
could- Yeah, I'll just stop right there.
Listen, it is your turn.
Okay. So did he just say like I can do it, or is he helping me?
He said, yeah, sure, whatever kind of thing, basically, and then he just flipped the 2. You can ask for clarification.
Okay, I'm gonna point. Yeah, I'm gonna point at the levers. I'm gonna say, what does each one do?
He points from the left, middle, right, and he says, on, off, fast, slow, reverse, forward.
Gotcha. Okay. And what's past the smashers?
Portal.
Copy that. Which leads.
I don't know. I never go that way.
Okay.
How enlightening.
Here,
Oh,
you don't have to do that. I already had it written for
Alright.
my own purposes. But that's good. That's good. I do appreciate the. It was smart. I was wondering if you guys would forget at some point.
I wasn't gonna let us.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna let the boat go until. So, does it go at fast? Does it go 2 or?
It goes 2 spots, yeah.
Okay. So we just gotta flip.
And the
fast.
order of operations is that the boat moves, and then the piston comes down. So like, boat goes first, and then the pistons change position. And if it was up and comes down on the boat, that's bad.
Wait a second.
Well, what if it's down? How are we supposed to go
wouldn't that mean
through
we
the
could run
piston?
into
Then-
All right, so what we need to do is we need to go double speed for 1 turn, single speed for 1 turn.
So this is an approximation, right? It spends more time up than it does down. It's just-
That doesn't make any sense.
All right, listen, your turn's over. What are you gonna do? You doing anything?
Hold on. I need to brain think for a second.
All right, as Listen Brain thinks,
Right now it's on fast, you said?
It is.
And it's already moved. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait.
He would have
Yes.
slowed it out.
It is on. It is on fast
It's
right
on
now.
fast. Okay.
So the side that the options are written on is also the side that the lever is points to.
Okay.
So it's on fast and reverse, or I'm sorry, it's on fast and forward right now.
Okay. Cool. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a little brain thing. You can keep going.
All right. Like you said, you do have a couple turns. All right, these two show up there, and it is Mate's turn.
All
Mate,
right.
you're in a precarious situation.
Well, I got this guy grappled. Can I just kind of like yoink in a direction to try to pivot
Yeah,
the
you want to try to pivot him like back
so
toward
that
the
he's
boat?
blowing back towards the boat? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a grapple check.
So another athletics.
Or I mean, that is an athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, you're successful. You start. He starts going back toward the boat. So on his turn, he will move that direction.
Okay.
Or I guess we can make that your movement for the round.
Yeah. Like instead of using my move, I'm trying to grapple to like make him move that way effectively.
All right.
All
So
right.
you're 15 feet up in the air, back toward the boat.
All right. I'm gonna try to make more progress into get like ripping the backpack off of him,
Gotcha.
or like ripping him out of the backpack. However, this thing's affixed to him.
Make another athletics. You're successful. Yeah, you're able to rip it off of him.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, and you kick him off, and you both fall to the boat.
Yeah. I got a jetpack.
You both take 2 damage.
Ow. All right. Does it have like straps or something on it?
It does, yeah. So it'll take you. Since you only made 2 of your attacks, I'll let you.
Can I use the rest of it to put it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got jetpack.
You are prone though as well.
How much of my movement was used to like to fly him back towards the thing?
Actually, so I used all of his, like, he gets to go 30 feet per round. So
Okay.
because there's 2 of you, you only get to go 15 feet around. So he went a whole move that way.
Gotcha. All right, then I'll just use a movement speed to get back up, like putting on the jetpack. He's like, hey,
Okay.
like not even paying attention to anything around him.
Gotcha.
And that'd be it.
Galavar.
Right. I'm going to use my bonus action to move the gust to the center of these 2. So on the start of their turn, it'll get they'll do the thing.
Got it.
And then I'll take 3 pot shots at these guys in the back.
Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. I didn't do anything with them because I forgot they were there.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
That is first and second
First and second?
that you hit. I'm first and third.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay, perfect. That'll do
Sometimes
it for me.
I speak and I don't actually hear what comes out of my mouth.
Neither do any politicians.
So there is, a few more of them give up and fly away.
Yes. That'll be all.
All right, they're playing You Say Run right now on. Oh, and it is at this point that Vivi says, "There he is!" And another a duo drone that looks like. I'll show you what he looks like. He comes flying in on a jetpack. And lands on the deck. It looks like that.
Oh my god. It's the Mimic's lover.
Very disturbing. That's the Mimic's love child.
It looks more
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
more uncanny than the ones with the single eye. I actually like him less.
Yeah.
I think it's the nose that's doing it for me.
It's
Yeah.
the nose and the mouth combo. Like, the teeth showing is just weird when it's a mechanical monster. I don't know why. The nose also looks like an electrical plug.
She says, "MC, you made it! Yeah, now we can really get this party started." And she says, "Okay, we're done here. We can leave." And
Okay.
it is Manasa's turn, unless Galvar, you have anything with the bonus action?
I use it to move the gust.
Gotcha. Okay, Manasa.
Again, I would line up in the most favorable spot to hit as many with my sunbeam as I can. My rainbow.
Okay, you probably hit 4 of these guys if you moved like here.
Cool.
All right. Roll your damage.
Ugh, 19. And if they fail, they're blind.
Got it. 19 rainbow damage. Oh, that one would be blind, but he's actually just gone. Okay, and anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Got it. All right, ship is moving again. We are forward, fast, and on. We're there. And that is where, so you're moving 2 spaces, and then the pistons move. And the pentadrone just he just glares at you, listen.
Okay.
This guy descends down to the ship and fires a sticky glob at Argrel.
No. Do I have to do a saving throw?
Yes, please. Strength save. Okay, you are successful, but he does 15 reduced to 7 sticky damage. And no more show up. Argrel, it is your turn. You've got a jetpack in your hand.
Does it fit on me?
Yeah, you can definitely fit it on you.
I'm afraid to use it.
It's up to you.
You gotta understand, his only jetpack experience in recent history is the Lethal Company one.
Yep. Jetpacks are scary.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna just attack this one.
Yeah, this is
first.
D&D. Nothing bad could ever happen.
Great. 26, 30, 40, 49. Oh, and he was already damaged some. How was he already damaged? Must have taken a shot or something, but yeah, you knock him out. Listen, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna like look at the guy and then like awkwardly like reach forward and flip the middle lever.
Got it.
So are like the shop floor manager or something?
Foreman. No, I'm sorry. I messed that up. He says, I'm the fiveman.
The fact that you messed it up made it way better.
What happened is I just said, okay, he's the foreman, right? And I just said it, and then I came up with the joke after, like a split second afterward.
I thought you had that joke planned, and then you just
No, I was just my joke making process was
Yeah.
just a tiny bit too slow. Yeah, too slow.
I'm sorry about my friends. They don't have to like attack your little drone guys. Call them off. We'll just, proceed normally.
Yeah, he sticks one of those like tentacles like in his mouth, and he blows, and it makes like a train whistle sound, and all the drones start flying away.
Perfect. So, do you like your job, or
Pays the bills.
All right.
Neat. Now that all these things are flying away, and you've got about 24 seconds before you're through the crushers, should everything go well. Does anybody have anything they want to do?
Is this guy on the ground, like, in front of Meat? Is that one still operational, or is it just kind of, like, defeated?
Yeah, it just, like, it can't go anywhere because you've got its jetpack. So it's just waiting. It looks like it's waiting to get off at the platform as you pass by it.
It's just like, okay, this is awkward.
He looks at you and he goes, and listens like, I listen, you hear him, and he's just saying like, so, weird weather we've been having.
Meat starts just kind of looking around, like poking around on him, looking for an off switch, like a button.
He's just kind of watches your finger.
There's a beep, 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 like jabbing him a little hard.
Anything else anybody wants to do on this turn?
I'll
that guy's
land
got
on the boat.
Okay, land on the boat. Galabar?
No, I've changed my mind. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so, boat moves. Any levers flipped for this turn?
No.
All right. And yeah.
Can I? Is there any way I can arcane lock them the way they are right now, or the?
Well, you wouldn't be able to pass to the next section. Well, I mean, I suppose arcane. So you have arcane lock?
No, I actually don't have it prepared, so never.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and then on the next set.
And as it gets to the last one, I'm gonna be like, Manasa, can you come pick me up?
Yeah, I would fly over and pick up Liston and bring him back to the boat.
Okay, got it.
Like, as we were passing the levers, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get to him.
I'm gonna say bye to my new friend. I don't know his name. What's your name?
There's no direct translation for it, so you just go. His name is the sound of the works over buzzer.
I hope you get a promotion.
I'm not gonna. I can't pronounce that, so I'm not gonna remember it. Bye.
At that, he nods a little bit and gives a little wave.
What a nice guy.
Of course, when you were yelling to him, you're just like making modem noise, dial-up noises at him.
Me just like looking at listed, just like, Manasa, I'm scared.
Didn't know we could make that sound.
Liston's like,
Forgot.
I loved it. So he actually, as you pass through the crushers, he pulls a lever, and a bunch of these like robotic arms kind of swing into position and lock in into like an array of these like kind of just pointy little cathodes like pointing at the ship, and they all start to spark. And like as it seems to get more intense, the sparks fully connect with arcs of lightning to the cathodes all the way around this belt, and fires to life a portal on this belt, and the ship sails into it and through. You guys see a bright light. And you come out, and it's a bright light, right? And you're like, oh god, you go through this portal, and then it's still bright, and it takes you a while to like blink, and you open your eyes and you look around, and there are these massive multicolored dunes, like colored sand is pouring onto them like slowly over time, that has just made these giant purple and green and blue sand dunes all across what looks like a desert. You look overboard and you are sailing on a river of aerated sand. It's basically just sand, but it's like bubbling, and there's a bunch of air. You can feel the air coming off of it, but it's like giving a fluidity to the sand. And every once in a while, you see a massive boulder just out of nowhere, just like fall out of the clouds and hit the sand, and just and just blow a bunch of sand away. And some of them, when they land and they shatter open, there's just these beautiful geodes inside of them. And so Vivi walks over to MC. She's like, MC, you made it! Yeah! All right, let's kick it off. And he says, absolutely. And then she pushes on his nose, and the top of his head pops open. And inside are these two black discs. And she puts her hands on them and starts to spin them, and she starts DJing. And
oh dear God.
And yeah, like she does some like DJ work, wick, 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 and like
She's record scratching inside of this, like
scratching. Yeah.
Wow.
And music starts just blaring out from him, unlike any you've ever heard before.
Guess you're not ready for that yet. Your kids are gonna love it though.
And she just sits there and she's just playing tunes. And yeah, they're just party tunes, right? Starts playing, and the band takes a break, and they just start like dancing and stuff, and everybody's just back to party mode. Just playing bad guy. And yeah, like what was her name? Aurora, the little Hollyphant is just kind of like tooting her horn, like she's making like she actually starts playing Sandstorm at one point, and Aurora's like yep. So she she goes up to you guys. She says, "Hey, you guys having a good time?"
I am currently still a bird. I did not change back. So I just kind of look at her and do like the bird head tilt, like.
And she says, "Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word."
The hell is going on?
She walks up to listen, and she's like, "Hey, I don't know if you've heard. Have you heard?
But the bird is the word.
Bird is the word. So, yeah, like, hey, you guys ever been to Mechanist before? It's pretty wild.
This is the first time.
Yeah. What about the Earth plane?
No. I don't think we've been there either.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. We're actually close to a seam between the Earth plane and the airplane, which is what makes this river possible.
Gotcha.
As a bird, I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah.
No to the questions, and then just kind of like the I understand, I'm listening head nod.
She reaches into her bag and just produces like a small loaf of bread and just like, hey, you want some? She just tosses it to Manasa.
Is there
I give a
any-
dirty look, but I catch it and start eating it.
Yeah, I knew you wanted it.
Do I know if there's any, like, anything bad if I were to take, like, a gem? Like, would something come after me?
So you just you don't want to ask her, but you're just gonna like.
Yeah, like my knowledge of the Earth plane. If I have, I know we spent the party that lizard folk party there, but if I don't,
I
see-
mean, there are sentient elementals, you know, across the all the planes. You imagine if one owned, you know, a gem, maybe it would be mad, but you also think that you know, a random gem is probably nothing.
okay, I'm gonna cast locate object
Okay.
and look for just a gemstone, like I guess a gemstone that's like over like 200 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, as you you cast your locate object, and for a second you're like, well, that's kind of weird, and then you're like, oh no, and you look up, and there is a giant rock just like barely misses the ship and goes like into the sand, like not far from you, and smashes into like 4 pieces.
I'm so close.
And yeah, like out of it, like you just see just these massive fist-sized gems, like you know, that kind of like break off in chunks and fall out of it.
Does anybody care if we grab some?
Vivi actually like pulls out of her bag. She's like, I actually got some for this, and she just like she's got this rod, and she just keeps pulling it out of the bag, and it's just like more and more rod and more rod, and at the end she kind of like gives it a tug, and there's like a net, and she just like fishes.
It's a pool net, isn't it?
It's just yeah, it's just a big old net, and she like fishes over the side and like grabs one of these big old gems. She's like, here, listen, I know you like rocks, or I mean that's what I've heard at least.
I do love rocks.
Good for wizard spells, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I know a few wizards. I got lots of friends. I don't
Oh, do you?
Yeah. And my followers hit me up. You know, just make kissy faces at the black rectangle in her hand. It's like, yeah, they tell me all kinds of stuff. I got people from all kinds of walks of life.
Where does that go to? What does that do? Like
Oh,
pointing
it's
at the
just
black
like-
rectangle?
It's like it's a communication device. That's it.
Just for fun.
Oh, like a rock?
Manasa goes in front of the black rectangle and just starts doing a bird dance.
She's like, this is gonna kill, and she's just like, yeah, and she's just like totally into it, like just like pointing this black rectangle at you. Oh, there we go. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
He's gonna play around with the backpack and see if, or like jetpack, and see if he can actually operate it.
Oh yeah, you try to operate it, and it seems to have lost its power source. Whatever it was that was powering it.
Shit. He's just gonna keep wearing it then, just like until maybe he comes across somebody that can look at it.
Yeah. Uh, so it's like so is everybody having a good time? Like she walks up to Gulliver and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Doing
you
good.
doing good? Cool."
I am totally lost on how you've been everywhere.
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of loaded. I'm loaded and I have connections.
Yeah.
I'm, I try not to flaunt it too much, but I just love having fun so much. And I get to have fun with like the most exclusive, coolest people in the world.
Can I get one of them black rectangles to keep in touch with you?
I would. I totally would. I can get you something so we can stay in touch with the black rectangle. It's kind of like plane specific. I've got a little, I kind of like jailbroke it a little bit to be able to work multi-planar, but it generally only works on this one plane.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like the lack of infrastructure, you know what I mean?
I don't.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I totally. The end of the night, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna leave instructions for how you can get a hold of me.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, hey, can I get you another drink? You wanna take another hit off of Rummy over there?
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna go motorboat rummy.
Okay, she's like, chug, 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 chug. She goes up to Meat. Hey, Meat. Hey, man, I saw you putting on that jetpack, and I'm sorry it doesn't work anymore.
It's fine. I'll find someone to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I bet. I bet Listen probably be able to figure it out. Like, make an energy source for it. Problem was, it was being powered by Mechanus. So now that we're not there, it's out of juice. But somebody, I'm sure, could like rig something up.
Last time we had anything powered by a arcane source, it was elementals that were trapped inside of our ship that was powering, and I don't think I can trap an elemental in a backpack.
Are you worried about like the ethics of this of it, or
Have you
just
seen
like,
elementals? They're big.
you know what? That is true. They are big, but you'd be surprised how much you can shrink them. You know, like they're pretty compressible.
Could you put an elemental in a gem and then use it to power stuff?
Look at the big brain on the bird.
Oh yeah, I couldn't say that. Never mind.
Are you just like squawking, and then she just somehow can understand you?
Right, that's
Oh.
totally something.
Wait,
I can speak
listen?
with animals. I can speak with
Oh,
animals. I
fair
can
enough.
still understand her.
What did she say?
She said you could put it in a gem. Like,
backpack?
I mean, yeah. Oh no, you could put an elemental in a gem and then power the backpack with it.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing with the ship.
Yeah.
Or my
Wait
ship,
a
sorry.
minute.
Not the
Well,
ship.
I mean,
The
your,
big-
your ship has like massive chambers that are containing the elementals rather than actual like gems in them.
I mean, the chambers aren't them. I think there was some shrinkage. I think they.
I thought it was like the entire like on one of the floors, the entire back like section of the ship was 3 big chambers that had like a control panel next to them or something.
I don't know. I thought I thought they shrunk down when we put them in.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
know,
the elementals, not the chambers
Yeah,
themselves.
I know. The elementals. I thought we condensed them.
well, I know they shrunk down a while when you were off plane and they were becoming depleted.
Yeah.
But I think they might have, you know, they filled out again, once they had they were on a plane that had a connection with the inner planes and was able to feed them energy.
So what you're saying is I need a special like conduit to feed in from the other plane to power my backpack.
Yeah, you could do that.
We're gonna need a long cable.
That might work. I was thinking of something a little more portable, though. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You don't need me.
Cables are
talking.
portable. They're really flexible and they can be long.
Yeah.
Like Meat's just
I
like.
wonder how much feet of cable MC has in himself.
Only one way to find out. Like Meat cracks his knuckles.
There's just like a record scratch and the music stops.
that was a joke.
Everybody goes, ah! And then the party starts back up.
Me just actually was just getting uncomfortable with everybody staring at him like that. It wasn't really a joke.
Argrol, how you doing?
Man, I don't know anymore.
Is this like it's a little intense, isn't it?
Our girl's ready for the silliness to stop.
She's, oh, you got something on your nose, and she like hands you a handkerchief.
I like wipe my nose with it.
Yeah, it wipes right off. So that might have been some kind of like grease fluid or something. Yeah. So hey, but I'm so glad you're here, because those guys were getting uppity, and you were just like, and they were just flying off.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I heard you have like a animal sanctuary. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's the coolest animal you've got?
That's hard to pick.
Oh yeah, they're all cool, right? I love animals.
I guess we have a giant bullfrog.
Nice. Nice.
He's a fan favorite.
Oh yeah, right? That's so cool. Like, I think I've heard tales of your guys' bullfrog.
Yeah, it's a good idea not to get too close to him, but it's fun to observe him at a distance.
I even heard I'm pretty sure I heard a bard sing about him once.
Yep. I heard that.
Are you talking about Jeremiah?
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
talking about Jeremiah. We got some displacer beasts recently.
Oh, nice. They're beautiful. Nice black coats. Those like big tentacle arms on the back. They're just like coming out of the back of their backs there.
Can you train a displacer beast to show a play in front of everybody or something? Like, instead of just eat them, but like, because they show themselves, right, as like a distraction. Can they show other things?
You want to use a displacer beast as a projector?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I don't know.
And I'm not asking why not. I'm asking like why wouldn't we?
Probably because they'd kill you.
Well, again, you train it. You train it not to want to eat you. Train to tricks and stuff, right?
I mean, they're actually
They're
fairly
pretty
intelligent.
smart. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say you'd even have to train one. You just have to, like, convince one.
Convince it that it gets, promised meals every day, like extravagant meals for doing the thing.
I mean, they're a little they're a little touchy, and a little bit of an attitude, but yeah, I think you can make it happen. Oh, hey, heads up. And you hear a thump like that, and a rock comes shooting out. Instead of falling from the sky, it comes shooting out of the ground, or out of the stream of fluidized sand, and it lands with a thud on the deck of the ship, like onto some of the plant matter, and it kind of softens the blow, but it's still like like that, and it's just like it's like the size of a couple bowling balls. Just kind of a normal looking rock, just like hits the deck.
Meat just goes into like an action stance and has the like canister gun out, pointing it at it. Like, what's that?
She goes, "There he is! Found you! Hey!" And then everybody just like the whole party like runs over and just crowds around this rock, and they're like, "Yeah, he made it! Dude, this guy is the coolest!
Yeah, he rocks.
Hell yeah!"
Is he behind the boulder?
No, he is the boulder!
I fly over to the boulder. I land on top of the boulder. I think about it for a second. I do not poop on the boulder, but I'm very tempted.
She's like, "I knew you guys would love him. Oh yeah, he's the greatest." And then she starts she's like, "I got a song queued up just for you. Hit it, MC." And MC starts playing the song, and she's like singing, "Party rock is in the house tonight.
Oh God!
Everybody's gonna have a good time." Everybody's just like dancing around this rock.
If this rock don't move, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, it doesn't move at all. It just
It's
sits
just
there.
a rock.
It's just sitting there. It's a rock.
Yeah, Meat's just sitting there like his eyes twitching. He doesn't get it. He's very confused.
I just start dancing on the rock, and like I'm dancing with the rock.
She is like, "Heck yeah, he makes friends so fast." And then she like leans into the rock. She's like, "Watch out, rock. She's pretty crazy."
I'm still a bird at this point, but like I peck the rock, almost like a kiss. Like
Everybody goes, "Ooh! Get a room, you two."
That guy is really smooth.
Oh my god. I actually have Party Rock on here. I thought I might.
If you were curious about the roles, I attempted to sneak over to MC and try to figure out how he works. And then I started to... I'm trying to learn a new instrument. My bard brain kicked in when I saw a new instrument I've never seen before.
Yeah, he actually is just like, while like music is like blurring out the side of his face, he's just having a conversation with you like you're at like a loud party, and he'll tell you like all about it, like, and while he's like, you can't really like, be hard for you to like go steal a Modron or something like that, but he like gives you like, tells you kind of what's going on with like the internals and the mechanisms. Yeah, he just like he explains, records and a turntable and all that.
Interesting.
And it's at this point that the party's going on, and then Vivi says, "Hey everyone, hold on to something." And everybody holds on to something, and you hear like a big crack, like in the earth starts cracking open, and uh, out in front of the ship where it is sailing toward, you see the river of sand start to just like fall off. And she's like singing, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." And like as you like go toward this, as the sand is draining off this way, the ship starts to tilt. And as it starts to tilt, she says, "Somebody grab the rock."
I'm still on top of the rock.
Okay, well that's true. You are a large bird.
Yeah.
But you like hold the rock in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the ship starts to dive, and it just goes into a free fall, nose down. And she's just like, "Woo!" And she's actually like fully horizontal, like holding on to like a rope with one hand. And the ship just,
How often do you do this?
as often as I can. And yeah, ship just is diving at terminal velocity at this point, nose down, falling with like maintaining like speed with the waterfall of sand that is coming down with you. And as you get farther and farther, the surface gets farther and farther away, and light disappears pretty quickly. It starts to get extremely dark. And does anybody do anything at all at this point? Say anything, scream?
Used to the dark.
But this darkness, like you look out into the darkness and there's nothing there.
I mean,
Hold
I
on
feel
to
like
me.
when we found the dead god, it was kind of like that. There was other stuff, but it was also a lot of darkness with nothing there.
Yeah, it's true.
So I feel like my crew, if they weren't being, because I'm imagining there's some kind of calm minds going on with them, would be freaking out, but we're probably okay.
Yeah, they're just holding on, like, and they're just like, "Whoa, like, what is going on here?" And as it's like a weird feeling, because as the ship continues to careen down this way, it starts to feel like, as everything evens out, like acceleration wise, it stops actually feeling like you're falling. And after a little bit, uh, more time, you start to see in the darkness little pinpricks of like light all around the ship. And then other things start to come into view, and like in the darkness, you're like wondering if your eyes are adjusting, but like a nebula appears in the distance.
Are we breathing okay? Oh,
Yeah.
we all have like a giant bubble on our head. Because I cast water breathe on all of us, but it's like a giant bubble of air.
And
Oh, yeah.
as things get more and more vivid, eventually you realize that you are all floating through the astral sea on your ship.
Is the ship okay?
Yeah, the ship seems fine.
We're on an
Uh,
astral sea.
and now yeah, you're just floating through space, basically.
It's a spaceship.
It is now.
Ship goes space.
Maybe who could you possibly know out here?
Oh, he's so cool. Like this is I mean, I say everybody's cool, right? You know, but like he is like capital C cool.
So it's at the
Okay.
beginning of a sentence.
Exactly. Um but yeah, he's the best.
Hmm.
And as the ship just kind of sails through the night, you're actually inside of this nebula and you're like passing through like clouds and stuff. Or you're in at least some kind of space cloud, kind of pinkish space clouds
Oh, it's like a little
stuff.
nebula.
Yeah, that you're flying through. And she reaches up and she grabs some and she's like, "Look, cotton candy!" And like it just like she's just got like a handful of cotton candy and she's starts wolfing down.
Should you be eating that?
Oh, it's fine. It's in space. It's not even any like you know, it's nothing to interfere with it. It's I'm just kidding. I made it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's another party trick.
I'm just imagining that space ice cream, which
Dippin' Dots?
isn't like not real even. Isn't it like a totally made up ice cream? Like
Oh
that's
man,
not actually what they eat in space.
I have no idea.
Pretty sure I read that somewhere, heard that somewhere.
I would not be surprised. So, they actually like band starts playing again, and they're playing some just like nice, peaceful, chill music. Have you guys been to the astral plane?
I think we have been to the astral plane.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Once or twice.
convenient. Like, there's doors to everywhere. Just got to know where to look for them.
And you know where to look?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, it takes time. You know, you just a lot of exploring.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, bunch of contacts. I got people who are like, hey, if you ever want to go blah de blah de blah, head this way. You know, look for the blah de blah. You know, I'm just kind of like, you know, just go.
I see.
And like I got people, you know, everywhere. They all look out for me and stuff. Make sure, you know, they got my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, you know what? You hear that?
The
Well, not
drums?
really like here. And like you start to get like waves of like it's weird, but like you've all been affected by psychic energy at some point, and it's just like waves of like psychic energy.
Hmm.
He's close. Hey! She yells out like out into space.
Should we be worried?
And as she does that, you see something kind of coming up from behind the ship. And you hear like a blah sound as it like kind of comes through the candy cane looking pink clouds.
Cotton candy? Not candy cane, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, cotton candy, yeah.
Okay.
And a mind flare nautiloid with its tentacles flailing and you know, and all of its like, you know, organicness comes sailing out, and it's still a little bit of ways from you, so it, you know, isn't going to collide with you, but it matches speed with you guys.
Are you gonna take out your mind flayer tentacle?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Might
Yeah, I'll
keep that
probably
in the
leave that.
bag.
I'm still a bird. I squawk at it.
And the tentacles kind of like part, and in the middle, like there's like like an opening. It's kind of like a sphincter, like opening, just and opens up, and a mind flare comes floating out, like out of it. And he starts floating over to the ship.
Hmm.
Thought the Nautiloid was the friend.
And it's like a. Huh.
He looks like that.
He looks
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah, meat looks a little
Yeah.
uneasy. The only time we've interacted with these things, they tried to, well, mind flay us.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that. She goes, as he approaches, she's like, Illy! Guys, this is Illy. He's super cool, super smart. And you see that he's like wearing when he's wearing, but he's got like a tabard of, oranges, gold, and red. And you hear in your mind this like deep bassy voice. It's like, he's like, oh, it is good to see you again. Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a good time. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it earlier. She's like, oh, it's fine. You're like fashionably late as usual.
Hmm.
You're very cool.
Thank you. I've heard a lot about you and your group.
Oh. All good things, I hope. Finger guns.
Course. Of course. She's like, okay, it's time. I can't wait any longer. I gotta ask you, will you do it? And he's like, for you, anything. She's like, mind blast, mind blast, mind blast.
What?
And like she runs over and she runs over to the other side of him. And she stands there and she's like, everybody get in on it. And like all of her like followers like run up, and like all the party goers run up and stand in front of him, and any of you that want to do it as well. She's like, don't worry, it's just temporary. It feels crazy. Everybody get in here. I know Galavar got in. Did anybody else get in?
I got as far away as I could.
Okay. She's like, just Galavar? Galavar knows what's up. She like wants to fist bump you.
Fist bump.
Yeah, actually, I think Galavar may be the only one in the group that didn't get mind blasted before.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Because all of
Oh,
us
he
were
wasn't
actually
with
caught.
But she, she goes, do it! And he, like, his tentacles, like, like that. And, like, there's just, like, this massive wave of psychic energy. Galavar, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Galavar, it's like you almost black out from it, instantly. You can do almost nothing but like keep your footing, and everybody's kind of like holding each other like steady. But yeah, like all of her like the party goers all just kind of like like that, and she does like this like duh face, and like a little bit of drool like drips out like off of her tongue, and she goes, woo, love it. And yeah, Galavar, you're stunned for a good 6 seconds, but you come out of it, and yeah, it's just like a crazy feeling in your head.
So that's what it's like to be me.
Ooh. Yeah, like the whole, like everybody, the whole party just goes, oh, oh, like that, and she comes like running by you, going, oh, like that, as she like runs through. A couple people grabbing on Galavar, like,
Ah!
um,
Gypsy's so plainer. I have so much to learn from this woman.
oh, I have been around. But yeah, it's yeah, the party continues. She's like, "Oh, show him your other trick." So like, he doesn't have a tongue, right? But like, check this out. And he's like, "You know, it's pretty uncomfortable to do." And she's like, "Oh, you know what? I know, I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even asked." He's like, "Nah, it's fine. All right, here goes." And she's like, "Oh, he does impressions. It's so good. It's so good." And he takes one of his tentacles and it kind of like stretches out, and then he puts it back into his throat, into his mouth, and he's like gagging on it. He's like, as it like kind of goes all the way in and flips back around, and he starts talking vocally instead of telepathically, but it sounds like he's like gagging on this like impromptu tongue at the same time. And he says, he basically is like, "Look at me, I'm immortal and I've got a flesh tongue." And she just loses it. She's like rolling around, like kicking her like fawn legs into the air.
I mean, it's just like hasn't moved and just staring at him and is like kind of just wincing now at the display, like
It's really disturbing to watch. Like anyone that has like an overactive gag reflex would probably start like sympathetic barfing at this point.
Manasa has perched herself on the what is it I have on my ship for my my
Oh,
design? Was it a
it was a hot lady dragon.
Yeah, it was a hot lady dragon. So I'm perched on the head of the hot lady dragon at the front of the ship, just kind of like looking forward, you know, like almost pulling a Titanic with the, you know, ah.
Vivienne runs over and wraps her arms around you, and she says, "Feels like I'm sailing, Jack."
I kind of like do my wings so that her hands. Yes, exactly. They're spread out, and her hands are on the back of my wings, and we're like,
We're on top of the plane. Does anybody know how to draw? Never mind.
nope. Like, actual us or a character us?
Characters. Vivi says that out to the party.
I don't know if Manasa can draw. Honestly, I don't know that she's ever really spent any time at it, but
Would
Draw me
Argyle
like
have,
one of your Water Davian girls.
would Argyle have ever like doodled on in his downtime, like whenever he's just hanging out in like the reserve or anything?
what kind of check would that be?
For drawing?
Performance? Yeah, drawing.
Yeah, like a dexterity-based performance.
Okay. Yeah, I suck at performance. If anyone, it would probably be Liston. Would have the best performance.
No, I don't draw. That was Wright. Wright was really good at drawing.
Oh.
He was a cartographer. As is
She says, Manasa, you like that bird form, huh? What else can you turn into?
I turn into a giant elk.
Nice. You know,
And then I just start randomly, because I can do it as many times as I want, I just start turning into a bunch of different animals. Small, large. At one point I turn into a little mouse and I like scurry up her legs and like stand on her shoulder.
You know, speaking of elk, do you know that moose are the last remaining form of megafauna in the Mirabar area?
Moose. Moo.
I was literally just talking about that today on our Discord server, actually. Like, it's really cool that that they survived the Ice Age. They were friends with mammoths. That's pretty fucking cool.
It is super cool. Yeah, cool. Like everybody's just like cheering you on as you just like turn from like animal to animal. And it is at this point you guys hear a horn blow.
Oh god, this is it.
She's like, "Oh, we still got a little ways to go before we get to the portal."
Wait. What is this? What is that horn?
She's like, and Illy goes, "Oh, pirates."
Well,
Pirates?
crap.
Here?
Is there any way we can go faster?
And they come out of the nebula.
Are we actually using winds? Like, are we
Like
just
solar winds,
traveling?
or-
Like, yeah.
How does this
What
work?
is propelling us forward?
You're not sure.
Do we
Maybe
even feel like we're moving?
Oh yeah, you're moving.
Okay.
And this ship comes out of the cloud, kind of ahead of you,
Oh my
and
god.
a bunch. It's at the bottom left. If anybody,
Is this like Treasure Planet where there's like space wind, like the ether?
there is. You know what? It actually doesn't make sense that they have sails, but they got sails anyway. It's just for looks. You don't know that, but it's just for looks.
Hell yeah, Treasure Planet!
And a bunch of Githyanki disembark and start heading toward the ship.
Do we know much about these guys? Because like we've met Gith Sarai with the agency, right? But we haven't met Githyanki.
Yeah, you can make a history check with disadvantage if you want.
10.
Were some of that might be not Githyanki? Were they all just get sure?
They were all Gitzerai.
Oh.
Yeah. So far, meeting Manasa, you don't know much. You look out there and you're like, oh, those look like Githyanki.
You mean Githzerai?
Oh, yeah. Those look like Githzerai. Same with Galavar. And then the ship fires a catapult and a very cartoony looking bomb comes flying your way
Oh god, it's
with a
still...
lit fuse. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh shit.
Whoa, we made it to the astral plane.
And the first time we've ever encountered Githyanki.
I mean, it's
Or
the first
is.
time you encountered Modron, too.
True? This is a voyage of firsts.
Yeah, all the way at toward the end of the campaign.
It's
Let's
like,
just
yeah.
check off a bunch of boxes all at once.
Yeah, you're just like, this is all a bunch of shit that I promised myself you'd encounter it in the campaign, but we're already here, so...
Space pirates, check. Mechanist Modrons, check. Mount Celestia.
Sudden spontaneous explosion disease. What?
It's a little bit lower on the list, but it's on there.
Alright. Bye,
All right.
stream.
Bye, stream.